The music industry erupted with a confrontation so wild that even the most seasoned fans were caught off guard, and it all centers on Kanye West and Justin Bieber. Early one Tuesday, social feeds were calm until suddenly, chaos broke loose. Kanye, never one to hold back, unleashed a rant targeting Justin Bieber that nobody saw coming. It wasn't just an argument over social media. This was a direct, serious accusation that could shake the foundation of both artists' careers. The incident began when Justin Bieber posted a cryptic message on Instagram, writing, "Your Bible can't save you," followed by, "Yes, he can." Most fans shrugged it off, thinking Justin was sharing another of his introspective, faith-driven thoughts. But for Kanye, this post hit a nerve. He didn't just brush past it. Instead, Kanye launched into a scathing attack, questioning not only Justin's intentions but his integrity as a person. He didn't stop there. Kanye shifted his focus to something that had clearly bothered him for a long time, Justin's fashion brand, Drew House. In a fiery rant, Kanye claimed Drew House was more than just influenced by his work. He accused Justin of ripping off ideas that Kanye himself had rejected for his own Yeezy line. Kanye insisted that Justin took discarded Yeezy concepts, designs Kanye and his team felt weren't worthy, and used them as the foundation for Drew House, turning what Kanye threw away into a fashion empire. Imagine creating something, tossing it aside, and then seeing someone else build an entire brand from those rejected ideas. That's the scenario Kanye described. The implications were enormous. Drew House isn't just a hobby for Justin Bieber, it's a major business with significant revenue and celebrity endorsements. If Kanye's claims held any weight, it would be one of the biggest scandals to hit the fashion industry in years. The notion that a celebrity brand was built on stolen concepts could destroy reputations and end business relationships overnight. What made Kanye's attack even more intense was how personal it was. This wasn't a carefully worded statement from a PR rep, it was raw, unfiltered Kanye, speaking with passion and anger, and sharing details that suggested he'd been holding on to these feelings for a long time. The timing was also surprising. Both Kanye and Justin had been relatively quiet lately, Justin focusing on his marriage and music, Kanye involved in his own projects and challenges. For this to surface now, out of nowhere, made the situation even more explosive. Industry insiders quickly started taking sides. Some supported Kanye's right to call out what he saw as creative theft. Others defended Justin, arguing that all fashion draws inspiration from existing ideas, and that the industry is built on constant reinvention. The fashion world is notoriously competitive, and accusations of copying can end careers. Kanye and Justin's relationship had always been complicated. They weren't close friends, but they'd worked with the same producers, collaborated with overlapping artists, and built their brands in the same circles. For Kanye to launch such a public, personal attack hinted at long-standing issues between the two stars. Social media exploded. Fans took sides, with Bieber's supporters defending his creativity and Kanye's fans praising his willingness to speak out. Hashtags trended globally, while fashion bloggers and music journalists dissected every piece of Drew House and Yeezy, analyzing them for similarities. But Kanye's accusation went deeper than just fashion. He questioned Justin's entire creative process and authenticity as an artist. When someone with Kanye's influence makes these kinds of claims, it forces everyone to rethink what they know about both stars. The legal stakes could be huge if the drama moved beyond social media. Fashion copyright law is complicated, especially when it comes to concepts and not just finished designs. If Kanye pursued the matter legally, it might mean an intense court battle where the creative processes of both labels would be exposed. Kanye's history of saying exactly what he thinks, regardless of consequences, added another layer. He's never hesitated to call out anyone in the industry. His track record suggested this wasn't a fleeting outburst. When Kanye goes after someone, he usually doesn't stop until he's satisfied. Meanwhile, Justin remained silent. In a world where celebrities often respond to controversies within hours, Justin's lack of comment was noticeable. Whether he was consulting with lawyers, planning a response, or choosing to ignore the drama, his silence only fueled more speculation about Kanye's claims. The fashion industry watched closely, aware that how this played out could set new standards for handling similar accusations. If Kanye's claims gained traction, it could encourage more designers to speak out about their own experiences with stolen ideas. The situation highlighted just how blurry the line between inspiration and imitation can be. Every artist draws from somewhere, but at what point does inspiration become copying? Accusations coming from someone as established as Kanye carried weight that couldn't be ignored. The financial implications were massive for both artists. Drew House represented a major investment and steady revenue for Justin. Any blow to the brand's reputation could have long-term effects. For Kanye, his status as an innovative designer was closely tied to his own business success. As the story developed, it became clear that the music and fashion industries would never view the relationship between these two stars the same way again. Whether the situation led to lawsuits, public apologies, or an even bigger war of words, it had the potential to become one of the defining celebrity feuds of the year. The coming days and weeks would determine how things unfolded. Would Justin finally respond, admitting fault or defending his originality? Would Kanye release more evidence? Would other industry figures get involved and turn the drama into an even bigger spectacle? Both artists had too much at stake to let the issue fade away quietly. This was the kind of controversy that kept fans glued to their screens, eagerly waiting for the next twist. Subscribe now to stay updated on every turn in this wild story. The fallout was immediate. Fashion insiders began debating whether Kanye's claims had legal merit. Some argued that ideas couldn't be copyrighted, only finished products, while others pointed out that the fashion world had long struggled with designers borrowing too freely. For now, everyone waited. Would Justin's camp finally speak? Would Kanye take the next step? Would other designers be inspired to voice their own stories? The outcome was impossible to predict, but the controversy was sure to be remembered for years. The music and fashion industries watched closely, and every new rumor, post, and silence brought fresh speculation. Subscribe for updates,